Yo, what is up, NBA and basketball fans? Free agency has officially tipped off, and I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the most exciting part of the NBA season. Teams looking to improve their rosters before the tip-off of next season. There's gonna be a lot of rumors, a lot of drama, a lot of everything around this time of year, except for the actual playing, but a lot of everything else. And you know, us as fans, we're always gonna be hoping that our team does something drastic, makes that big moves, lands that key player, you know, does something to help their team during this offseason. So I thought, hey, it would be kind of fun if I made a video about the stages of emotions that NBA fans go through during the offseason. We get caught up in our emotions sometimes. You can't even deny that. First off, we got the most basic stage, yo. The stage how every fan's summer starts off. This is the stage that I like to call, and you know, it should be pretty freaking self-explanatory why it's called hope. You are filled with hope. Every fan right now is filled with the hope that their team knows what the heck it's doing. They have the hope that their team will find that one player that will be the answer to their prayers. For some, this hope will pay off, and for others, you know, not so much. Now, depending on whether or not your hopes and dreams were crushed during stage one, you can either go one of two ways. Let's say your team did absolutely nothing at all. They didn't sign any players, they didn't make any trades, maybe they even lost a player, maybe even a key player during free agency. Well, the stage you're gonna be moving on to is called, after all that hope, all that excitement, all that anticipation, maybe even a couple of juicy rumors got your taste buds salivating for a new player, you get nothing at all. You was hoping for fried chicken, you get some baked skinless chicken back. No hot sauce. Now the rest of your summer is gonna be spent hearing about how all the other teams got better while your team didn't get better at all, or maybe even got worse. Moving on. Let's say that your favorite team didn't crush your hopes and dreams during the offseason, and they did make a trade or land a big free agent. Well, the next stage you're gonna be moving on to is, give me some, damn, bro. Respect. Your favorite team just signed that free agent. Your favorite team just made that blockbuster trade. Your favorite team was out there making moves, out there hustling during free agency. Yo, congratulations. And now you're a highlight fiend. By the time this video goes up, and if your team already made one of these moves, you're not even watching this video because you are too busy watching highlights of that player. You're about to spend hours, days, weeks, months up until the NBA season starts again watching highlights of this player, mouth all salivating, just envisioning the masterpiece, just envisioning how great your team is about to be next season. Can't nobody tell you nothing. Nobody from another team has the right to say their team is about to be better, because you know, yo, you know you know the level of flames that your team is going to produce next season. Goodbye lottery, hello championship. Look, listen, this is a true story. Let me tell you what happened the last time the Detroit Pistons signed a big free agent. So a couple years back, the Pistons signed a free agent, and I went through the stage, you know, spending all that time watching those highlights, you know, reading articles, watching prediction videos, everything imaginable, going to sleep, dreaming about seeing the Pistons win another ring because of this player. Do you know who this player was? Josh Smith, freaking Josh Smith, which will bring us to the final stage known as, while you're watching all those highlights of that player, fantasizing, maybe even put them on your favorite team in 2K just to see how they would do, you forgot the most important thing of all, that they're highlights. While you're watching those highlights, remember this, that they are highlights. Highlights are highlights. They are meant to highlight the best part of that player. You're not gonna see the lowlights in the highlights. You gotta type in the lowlights and go to Shaq and the Fool to catch the lowlights. You're not gonna see lowlights in a highlight reel. So keep in mind that that player alone might not be the answer to your team's prayers just because of what you see from the highlight film. Maybe he is, now don't get me wrong, he could be the answer. He might make his highlight reel look like his lowlight. All I'm trying to say is, don't get your hopes up too much. Thank you guys so much for watching that video. Now I would love for you guys to do something for me. Answer this question down in the comment section below. What would you like to see your favorite team do during this offseason? For me as a Pistons fan, I would love to see the Pistons sign Al Horford and of course the backup point guard. Those are the two things on my wish list. Make sure you answer that question, because at the end of next week's video, I will be selecting one answer, reading it off and giving it like a mini shout out thing to one of the people that answered the question. And if you haven't already, subscribe for more NBA videos like this. And I'm gonna catch you guys later. Keep getting the buckets, Team STC. Peace.